Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member Braley and members of the committee. Thank you for the opportunity to testify on behalf of my bill, 3860, Help Veterans Return to Work Act. It's an honor to be before you today, and I thank you for your continuing work to assist our veterans. I represent the 10th District of California, home to Travis Air Force Base, the largest air mobility command unit in the Air Force. And nearby in Marysville, California, is Beale Air Force Base, which is the leader in intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, ISR, and a major weapon systems, including U-2, MC-12s, and Global Hawk. Together, these two bases, Travis and Beale, employ nearly 16,000 service members across the active duty spectrum, National Guard, and reserves. Over 75,000 veterans live in my district and the surrounding area. My bill, Help the Veterans Return to Work Act, addresses a major problem not only in Northern California but throughout the United States, the tragically high unemployment rate among veterans. Specifically, my bill seeks to increase the reemployment rate among veterans by amending the undue hardship provisions under the Uniformed Services Employment and Reemployment Rights Act. Currently, an employer is excused from reemploying a returning veteran if the employer's circumstances have changed in a way that is now impossible or unreasonable to do so, or imposes an undue hardship. This undue hardship provision is too lenient in allowing employers to dismiss employed service members. As a reflection of this problem, the number of complaints and inquiries reporting to the employer support of the Guard and Reserve and the Department of Defense Agency increased 164% between 2008 and 2010. The Veterans Reemployment Act of 2012 amends the basic laws so that undue hardship protections apply only to small businesses, eliminating the protections that the large businesses currently have. In May 2012, the Bureau of Labor Statistics current population survey reported the unemployment rate among all veterans of all ages was 7.7%, slightly below the national unemployment rate. This dynamic is consistent with historic trends. Traditionally, veterans' unemployment rate has been lower than for non-veterans. Still, 7.7% among veterans is far too high and represents work that we must do. The unemployment rate among all veterans pales in comparison to the unemployment rate among veterans in the 18 to 24-year age group, which is an alarming 23.5%, 8% over the national unemployment rate for that age group, which is 15%. Pretty clear. The young men and women returning from war, those in the reserves and in the guards, have a real serious reemployment problem. Vet Jobs, a premier employment service for veterans and a witness before this committee in February 2012, has estimated that the unemployment rate among young veterans will increase even more as DoD starts to furlough active duty troops and as many of the National Guard and Reserve brigades start to return home from their theaters. This unemployment gap must be closed, and as this body has made the decision to send these brave men and women to war, it is now our responsibility to ensure that they can return home to a job that enables them to support themselves and their families in the same manner as they did prior to deployment. Amending the undue hardship protections under the current law, which my bill seeks to do, will bring us one step closer to fulfilling our obligation to our veterans. Mr. Chairman, I thank you and the committee